Yorha, a frilly-hatted man, and my new mount as of soon. Hey everyone, Mr. Happy here, and today we're going to be taking a look at what's probably the final update to the patch 5.5 site, at least for a few weeks. Normally we get another update closer to the .x5 patch, so like, you know, when Save the Queen stuff or any other like late contents would be coming halfway through the patch cycle. Even though it's the last patch, the last major patch until the expansion, we still expect that to be the case with the 5.5 site. Although, we're really just waiting for May at this point for that FanFest, let's be real. April 13th, so yeah, we'll be doing some videos on this next week. I think that goes without saying. Death Unto Dawn Part 1. Part 2 will probably get added about the same time that I'm mentioning, right before the X5 patch at the end of May. As we know, that's when Part 2 is actually going to be coming out. We had a few more pictures of the Yorha raid. Don't need to talk about it much, but you can see, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the textures on this, but I mean, so first of all, I'm going to say, you can actually see kind of a little bit more texture into this high quality image as opposed to what we saw on the live stream. I know that it's like blanket white, but it is very thematic to Nier Automata, and it's going for accuracy over pleasing people who don't understand that it's kind of a textureless area when it comes to what it represents. We see 9S and we see 2B. We can see some of the robots. It's funny, some of the robots in the back, I was like, why does it look like they have butts? I mean, they don't, but just like some of the creases in their armor made it look like they have butts. Fitting, given that it's the Yorha raid. We see a Seed of Destruction here. For those of you who aren't familiar with Drakengard or Nier, that's going to be quite confusing, and hopefully they'll do a good job of explaining it in the game itself. And then we have one of the bosses, the first boss, the Jack of Hearts. I think they said he's called the Knave of Hearts or something in Yorha instead, but everyone, it just, in the live letter they said Jack of Hearts, but I saw some sort of, I think it was an Instagram post or something that said Knave of Hearts, so I'm not sure what name they'll be going with, but he's another Yorha boss, so we'll see how it turns out. I don't want to say anything else, because every time we start talking about Yorha, it just, you know, same thing happens pretty much every time. We've seen all this other stuff right here, Pagalthon, Soul of Warlit, Cloud Deck. Zadnor has some new images here as well. There's not really much to take from Zadnor. I'm really curious about the ether density of the area, though, because you can see all these floating rocks, and it usually means an overabundance of wind ether, even though this looks to be kind of like a desolate plain. You can see kind of like a green field off on the right. This is a very, like, it's, how do I put it? It's still a very almost war-torn or some sort of ether-infused area that just, I'm very, very tickled to learn about what it is that's happening there. As for the description, the 4th Legion has been forced to retreat north to the barren plateaus of Zadnor, but the arrival of their imposing flagship gives the resistance pause. Clearly a sign of desperation, or so one would hope. Both sides have been pushed to their limit, but who will emerge the victor as the battle for Bozja reaches its bloody climax? I'm more interested in what happens after, because I don't think Gavranth is going to be done after we're done with this Save the Queen quest. I think he's still got another series of side quests in him for 6.x after we're done dealing with the events of Endwalker. Ishgardian Restoration, this we have covered in previous parts. Our new custom delivery client, House Durandare, is considered the foremost of the noble houses of Ishgard, and Count Charlemagne stands at its head. Thus, when such a dignitary is seen skulking about the firmament, it could scarcely go unnoticed. What manner of serendipitous, is that it? Surreptitious, there you go, business could have brought the man to the newly rebuilt district? All will be revealed in a tale of unlikely friendship set amidst an era of change. So yeah, frilly-hatted man. That's what you say. I haven't done a custom delivery in so long. And quite frankly, I really need to do Eltos, and I doubt I'm going to get too much involved in this one. But who knows? I got plenty of time to kill before the expansion. I've been doing fishing, for God's sake, so who knows? Who knows what's going to actually happen? Our new Unreal, War Leader. I wish we got, you know, a preview of what the mount was going to be for this, because I have both the other mounts from Unreal. I haven't missed a week of Unreal since the feature was released, and I'm planning on keeping that streak going with War Leader, either getting the new mount or selling whatever it actually ends up being. I want to know what it is. I actually think this is going to go just as poorly as Titan does in the Party Finder. Some people are optimistic. I'm not. You can still fall off and it's still permanent death, just like Titan, so there's some tricks that maybe I should release a video for to help some of the Party Finder groups. I should have done that for Titan in all reality. PlayStation 5 open beta, this was in the previous one, Explorer mode. You can now go into level 70 dungeons, job actions up to level 80, and performance actions. Even more fun in your favorite in-game locales. I love this feature, and the more it gets expanded, the better it will be for content creation. In the Versus series, I was really hoping to use the Temple of the Fist for the monk section for the melee. Wasn't an option, but it is now, so I'll have to keep that in mind for the future. New Game Plus, we will have Eden, Soul of Warlit, and other tales from the Shadows, other Shadowbringers side quests. I'm assuming the Void quests or maybe the job quests would be added in there. The role quests, I apologize. Also, main scenario quest from 5.4. and 5.55? And Your Hot Dark Apocalypse are all. So you can basically replay all of Shadowbringers as of patch 5.55. And I can't help but feel like, did I see Your Hot Dark Apocalypse in New Game Plus? I mean, we're all thinking it. We know there's a weekly quest coming. Weekly story quest, they said. We'll see if it actually is story or if it's just weekly quest. New mounts. So this is the Diamond Gwibber. This will be the rare drop from Diamond Weapon. I'm a big fan of this dragon. The face is a little goofy. It almost feels like it's like detexturized a little bit, but that's because it's diamond, it's smooth. But it's one of my favorite looking Gwibbers of the bunch. But this is the real prize right here, and a little low-key reveal. This mount's a two-seater. You can see two people on the back of the Mecha Dragon God here. I just need to turn in my 99 totems from Seed of Sacrifice. My 99 Emerald totems just need to become available, probably in 5.55. And I actually kind of want to spam Diamond Weapon until I win that mount, so I don't have to wait until like 5.58 to get this. But I will have this soon, and I'm looking forward to it. New minions as well. We can see the seagull. We know there's a dolphin. We saw that during the live letter. I'm wondering what these are from. If these are from ocean fishing, man. I'm having a time with ocean fishing as it is. It might just be regular fishing since they're adding that quality of life change to allow you to auto-release the fish as you collect them. Either way, I'm not a super big minion collector unless it's for like from a content that it's super hard to get it from, as opposed to just like grinding out fishing or something like that. So yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll get them. Maybe I won't. Who knows? And then just here at the bottom is all the images compiled, any renders they may have added, so you can see the actual new images that are down here at the bottom. And it looks like that's it. I think Zadnor update was actually before this video, but I don't remember it being there the last time I made a 5.5 site video. Either way, all's good. So with that, just wanted to share that last little bit of information and of the site with you before we get into the patch notes. Tomorrow, there will be a patch note reading video. There will also be discussion on it on State of the Realm with Sly and Ethis, which will of course be released onto YouTube the day after, and will be on audio formats for any of our audio-only listeners via SoundCloud or any of your normal, any of your other podcast listening apps, even Spotify. It's on there as well. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see all of you in that patch note video tomorrow. Be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.